Okay, so, hi guys, welcome back to Hit Point In. My name is Revol, and today we're going to be continuing our playthrough with Butch Fiddlebottom on day 505. And I'm going to be doing something which some people really won't like. I'm going to be turning the music off completely because YouTube is simply demonetizing all of my Prophecy of Pendor videos, and I'm just gonna go ahead and deactivate the music just so we can hear what's going on. Let me just verify if my face... Oh, my face actually needs to be positioned slightly, ever so slightly, to the right. Give me one sec. That should do it. There. Yes, they are demonetizing it because of the music. They're practically hitting me with copyright strikes, so I'm simply going to turn the music off. There's certain songs that have been borrowed for the game, so yeah. Just not gonna. Okay, I think we were at war. Yeah, we were at war. I wonder how did I go to war? Did I declare war on them and suffer the penalty? Or no, I don't know. I don't know. Even for just a YouTube is really ripe for a good. Okay, come on, Arignator. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Well, the elf song is getting me in trouble. So I'm just not gonna let music on. I'm gonna try to compensate and comfort you with my beautiful voice. And maybe sometimes my singing voice, which is very terrible, so I do not recommend. Alright, let me just do a quick recap of what's been going on. I have the Order Grandmaster quest, which I'm not going to be doing. I have quite a little bit of... Oh dear. Quite a little bit of gear over here that I'm going to be selling. Army is looking pretty good. We can have up to 311 soldiers. That is awesome. And let's go to the Lord's Hall and go check the chest. Well, they just don't want to go to court with different stuff. Oh man, I think that's the situation. Fine ebony noble sword. That's going to come in handy when we get more... when we get more, what would you call them? Companions, yes. Alright, so things are looking good. Let's check the status of the world, status of the state. Let's check our boys. My boys will be ready in 8 days, and the guardsmen will be ready in 20 days, okay? And... well, we already talked with that lord, so he doesn't have any little side quest for me. We have 450 soldiers in my stag. Maybe just a tiny insy-wincy bit. That is too much. I'll have to look into that. Considering the lyrics of the elf song as a cheeky gesture towards YouTube's busybodiness. Nah, man. I don't want any trouble with anybody. I'm not that type of dude. I just want peace and prosperity and just to do my own shit. Oh, god damn it. I said a bad word. Time to get flagged. I'm kidding. I've already set my videos on YouTube to notify that they're not for kids, because that's a thing now. And everything's good. Everything's a-okay. Now, the objective will be to either attack Storm Keep or attack Lock. Well, most likely both. I'd like to take both of these, and wha-bam, we're gonna have a nice little corner of the world. That's gonna be interesting. Hello, Sithhead. Welcome back to the inn. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been, man? How have you been? I don't need anything from thee right now. I don't think I gave Valor Shield to anybody, and I don't think I have a vassal yet. Current Marshal is myself. Good. And currently we're at war. Okay. Been busy? New work and long days? Hopefully it's satisfying work, my man. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Hello, Peter Completer. Welcome back to the inn. Charlotte looks big. Do you have allies? Nope. But I think they're at war. Let me just check. So, I think the boys are at war with the Kingdom of Ravenstern. So, practically they're at war on two fronts. Technically, the Ravenstern are my allies. Hello, Martin. Welcome back to the inn. I have no idea what ads Twitch has. So we were in Valor Shield, and I'd like to verify what's been going on here. We got Stuart Anion over here. I don't think anybody decided to join my faction yet. I'm referring to one of the vassals. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Practically, I'm on the defensive right now. We've taken Valor Shield, which is a cheeky thing to do, so now we're waiting for a type of retaliation from the Sarleon. If they're not going to do anything, I'm going to push forward. Right now, the idea would be I'm waiting for a vassal so I can give that castle to him. That would be the best case scenario. Vassals should start appearing within the castle keep. It should be fine. Ideas to strengthen? No. Prove our standing in the realm? No. I don't want to hold a feast. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. No, cap or whatever it was called is a bit stupid if you ask, because YouTube for years wanted to more kiddie-friendly content, but now with the new rules, you're penalized for making kids content. Actually, they simply delimited exactly what's kid content and what's not, so it's easier for them to split the ads, as I understand, and thus lesser complaints from the ad networks. Swamper, thank you for subscribing, my man. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Haven't done a stream in a while. Any juicy drama happened in my absence? No. No drama. I tend to stay away from those. The only ally he needs is a walled settlement. This comment was sponsored by Rodock King. Okay. You don't want to make followers into vassals? I usually want to make followers into vassals only in case of emergency. They're practically a backup vassal. That's why. Nikolai, welcome back. Jake, welcome back to the inn. How's my YouTube going? YouTube is going well. I think I have around... at the making of this video, at the stream, I have around 5K subscribers. So yeah, I'm doing good from that perspective. Heavy infantry, Ravenstern archers, great. And moving, gonna go scout Laria, see what's going on over there. There's not really a point to doing any more Elecray quests, Elecray tournaments, except for the Qualis Gem, because we have received the glory that is this armor, the Mystical Rune Plate. It's not upgraded, I don't have a Qualis Gem to upgrade it right now, and I don't think I'm gonna. We'll see. We'll see as the game progresses. We'll see what the game throws my way. Dude, can you at everyone in Discord when you stream? I'm not sure if that's a good idea, Mr. Coxalot. At everyone sometimes pisses people off. If everybody here agrees for me to do that, I could do it. How much did the bots cost? I did not use bots. Baron Leafwine, small band of enemies spotted. They're not going to come out because they're afraid of me. They don't know. So how many soldiers are there in there? 737. I wish there were a mechanic of each time a lord respawns, 50 soldiers are taken from the garrison. Something like that. That would be a great mechanic. Each time a lord respawns inside a city, 50 soldiers are deducted from Gryffindor. I mean, from the city. If you put your content on kids, you lose personalized ads, which for most YouTubers is 80% of the money they make from ads. At least that is what video I watched said on it. A lot of people are saying a lot of things, HD0, and a lot of people are misinformed, or they like to use scare tactics or stuff like that. So, yeah. I wouldn't really, you know, completely believe everything that they say on the YouTube videos. Okay, it doesn't particularly piss me off since I have notifications off. Okay, right then, make a role where you can mention, like, people have a choice to acquire that role or not to be notified in Discord when you're streaming. Well, I guess they can just mute... No, you know, actually, Jake's right. They can just mute the server and they're not going to receive any notifications. So it should be okay. I thought YouTube did everything in their power to make absolutely everything aimed at kids. Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure that my videos are not aimed for kids, so... Well, they are, but we're also killing people and waging war, so you tell me if this video and this playthrough is for kids. Okay, I've no idea what you said, but sure. We've encountered Baron Eldred, and we're going to be fighting him. Alright. Oh dear lordy lord, they just gave me a beautiful location for death. Right. Infantry, stand closer twice. Archers, spread out once. Let's go with that. That's the issue with YouTube, but the guidelines are super vague and contradictive. Indeed, they can be easily interpreted to give more liberty of movement for YouTube itself. Oh boy. Hello, big boy. Goodbye, big boy. Oh dear me. Oh, you poor boys. By the way, I've seen that lance. It missed me by an inch. My liver would have been extracted clean off if that would have hit. Luckily, it did not. Ain't that right, boys that are falling to the ground and dying gruesomely? All those damn toy videos getting billions of views. I'm perfectly fine. Did you see my attempt of total war in Pendor in Discord? No. Oh, yes, the 1,500. Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it. Are your RAMs okay, man? You good? Is your computer fine? With the Vegas hell rules, your content might fall under kids. I don't know. I don't know if it does. But I'm quite small. I'm quite a small YouTuber, so I don't think I'm in a position to worry about that right now. Let's say if I grew up to 10,000 subscribers, then maybe I'm gonna make a appeal, or maybe I'm gonna talk with somebody about it. We'll see. I am gonna make an attempt to stop swearing as much, because, well, also my wife told me to stop swearing. Because she did say that I kind of swear a lot. So, why not? Sure. Get him. Slapped. Wow, these reinforcements are looking interesting. Where are you guys from? I mean, I'm not seeing only Sarleon cavalry in this mix. Some rogue knights and stuff. I don't understand how YouTube managed to F up time after time after time. It's simply a business decision, my man. They, as I said, do not wish to have a lot of copyright and get sued and stuff like that. Or get fined for whatever content they might go for. So yeah, I understand their point of view, and we just have to condone and go with it. For some reason, it's saying that you're running out of memory. I think your laptop needs some medical checkup. It might. My man, it might need a medical checkup. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna reposition my infantry. A few of them died. Hopefully we can find some, also, Pendor Black Archers. Where the hell did you get so many of them? Because they're murdering. There we go. I think it's because YouTube has no rivals on the market, so there's really no reason for them to improve because there's no other option. Maybe. Again, it doesn't matter. Problem is, other platforms are having problem with monetization. They get effed on payment processor levels or even at bank levels. One of Sarleon guys have a Black Archers as household troops. Yeah, most likely. Most likely they have. And again, it's fine. People are really, really overblowing it. Hello, Lichicker. Welcome back to the inn. I mean, not to be a tinfoil hat here, but there's definitely a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes with everything happening to YouTube. I don't know, man. I really don't know what their plans are or where they're going with this. We'll see. We'll live and see. And I'm sure if YouTube disappears or goes out of the picture, another platform will quickly take its place. Alright, we lost 2 Huskarls and 3 Legionnaires. Cool, some of my best soldiers. Awesome, yes. Hello, Duke Elfwine. You are Marshal. You're free to go. And Baron Eldred, you're sadistic. You are my prisoner. You see, we gotta go with the cars that have been given to us. Let's grab some stuff from here. Good. Abandon the rest. Grab all of the prisoners. And that's it. I don't need those guys. So I'm just going to take a quick step back to White Stag. And put the prisoners in. I mean, shutting down all of the platforms that try to compete with YouTube is kind of a big deal. Okay. Hello, hello, Zothos. Hello, my Romanian friend. I'd like an advice from you, please. I play Pendor and I want to ask you regarding tournaments. A pretty good way to win them, but it seems to me like cheating for placing bets on myself. What's your suggestion? Placing bets on yourself is the way to get money from tournaments, my man. Just place bets on yourself and just fight and win. I don't see the problem here. And if you're talking about the method where you kill 2 soldiers and then get yourself killed or exit the round, sure, if you want to do that, go for it. Same thing will happen to that just as with YouTube, just probably a lot faster. I don't know, Martin. We'll see. Some gamers stay in Twitch because there's some sort of freedom, of course, except saying that, okay. If YouTube ever shuts down for some reason, all major companies in the world will charge at it like vultures to a rotting corpse to get that #1 spot. Indeed. Indeed they will. Hello, Bicarus. Welcome to the inn. But let's please close this subject. There is literally no point. It has been discussed to death, and I don't really want to tackle this subject on my channel. Especially since I'm very small, and it doesn't really affect me too much. Yes, I know, but it's way too easy, and I get like 20k so easily, it's like I run around and ask an arena for another tournament. It's fine, man. That's the way you get money in the early game. Alright, still no Lord. That's unfortunate. Let's put Baron Ailey the Dread inside. Get inside, get inside. For those who know, I put that song in your head now. I think what we need is a very Wild West type video hosting website with very relaxed administrating, of course not porn and legal stuff, but that would make the ones left using YouTube to be the type of people they want there. I feel like YouTube is getting bought by Disney. I don't know, just gives me a feeling. Is Google the owner of YouTube? Or not yet? Competition makes services better. Have you seen all of the movie and TV show streaming platforms? You don't want to solve the socioeconomic quandaries of your time? Yes, I don't want to solve the social economic quandaries of my time because I am not really well heard in the world right now, and I'm not really in a position where I can solve those socioeconomic quandaries, my man. Hello, Free Hot Carl. Welcome back to the inn. Hello, Warband OP. What's a good vassal to fief ratio? I usually just give a vassal 2 castles and the connected villages. Or 1 city and the connected villages, whichever you prefer. Google owns YouTube. Thank you, HG0. I know, Aaron. I just wasn't sure. I didn't remember it properly. I heard that people behind Wikipedia are thinking about making a social media community that's not profit-driven. Maybe we'll have a streaming service, too. I'm pretty okay with Twitch right now. I'm fine. Hey, lol, you didn't miss anything. We just killed 2 Sarleon Lords, that's it. I seem angry? No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm okay.
Yes, my lord.
Hi, we need to hire a local witch. Some disease is destroying our crops. We must hire a local witch to remove the curse from our harvest. Sure. Make her bless the village. Good. 7 ravens for recruits. Yeah, I can work with that. And now let's go back to Loria and see if anybody wants to bite me. At least not a typical healthy capitalist competition. No idea. Well, Wikipedia is living by with donations, if I recall correctly. So if that keeps on living, I guess a social media service could work as well. Why not? Yeah, exactly what like Peter said. Alright, Duke Alomar. Let's kick your ass. Oh, right. I wanted to take Duke Alomar for myself. Yes. Oh, dear me, my boy. What do you think about your king? How do you feel about King Ulrich? Long may he live? Not for long, brother. This audience... Oh, no, I say this only once. Surrender or die. Let's, fighty fight. Kinda don't like the map that we've been given. I'm just gonna go to the edge. Come on, boys. We need to go to 1 step closer to the edge, or we're about to break. We need a little room. There we go. And now you have that song in your head. The thing is, any other platform would be smacked down by Google. Not big corpos would like their ads there because they're in cahoots with Google. Okay. According to your guide to Pendor, what should I do after finishing early game and going through mid game? Well, did you befriend a Noldor? Lol. They might be not, brother. In this moment, it really doesn't matter. I don't know what to do after establishing enterprises and stuff. After you've established enterprises and stuff, might be a good idea to get the quality gems and befriend the Noldor. Noldor are a foot in the ass. I helped them and only minus 30 to minus 28. The most, if you help them in battle, the most you can get is 4. So you'll need to help them around 8 to 10 battles. But afterwards, you'll be Gucci. You'll be fine, you'll be king. Oh my god, he is so well armored. Look at that monstrous boyo. No. This is totally a video for kids. I mean, who am I kidding? Totally kid-friendly. We What do you do in Noldor goods? I would say sell them. If you have too many Qualis gems, you can use the Noldor goods to get more Noldor. But, I don't know. It's kind of far-fetched. Also, are they dying? As they're falling down. As they're falling down. I have no idea why I'm quoting so many songs today. No idea. Let's see, what do you... Okay, what are you doing to the Lord Goods? Okay. You want to kill them to get their gear. That is ill-advised. If you do wish to fight them, make sure that you grab a few prisoners on the way, exactly like Aragnator said, so you can release them, so you can, you know, cancel out the reputation hit. Yeah, exactly like Aragnator said. Just make sure that you get at least 5 prisoners. So I'm sick as fuck. My nose is so stuffed that it literally sounds like a Geiger counter when I try to breathe. Try to drink... Oh, either try to eat something spicy that will decongestion your nose, or try to drink a hot cup of tea that will also decongestion your nose. And then you can blow it, and there you go. You will be able to breathe again. Maybe you could try to lure Noldor leaders into a martial-led faction army so you can capture them for OP custom Knighthood Order armor. That could work, sure. Oh, really? They didn't fall. Oh, dear. Help, boys! I'm getting harassed. There we go. Getting from 0 to 30 is way more annoying than going from the initial minus 40 to 0. Well, an easy way to do so is simply read the books. Yeah, just go to the book vendors, find the books that increase relations with the Noldor, and just read them, but make sure that you read them once you're at 0 relations. That's going to give you an easy 15. Also, Aragnator, you just need to reach 15 to unlock the quest for Elokrey, and once you complete the quest for Elokrey, you jump to 30. Imagine almost lancing a dude and a Romanian boy comes at you with a hammer. Happens. Yeah, I just told him at the marketplace, Zotas. You are feeling the absence of in-game music? I'm not really feeling the absence of in-game music because I have you guys keeping me in a constant conversation. So, no. Do you guys feel the lack of music? In-game music. But yes, I am aware, Wololo, that you were referring to the fact that I've been singing songs. Let's all just buy stocks in Vimeo. That will fix everything. Does Vimeo still exist? A hot shower can work as well. True. After Vanscary Raiders, where should I start making money? They piss me off, as they do fall back always, and I have to attack them by foot. Zotos, you could go on the coastline and hunt for the... Wait, no, you're already hunting Vanscary Raiders. You could go in the north and hunt some Mist Mountain bandits. Hello, QS. Welcome back to the inn. Yes, they changed it, my man. Aragnator. They did change it. You need only 15. Just 15 points for Gryffindor, and Dumbledore will be happy to give you 15 more. Because he's completely neutral like that. Hey, Sweet King, welcome back to the inn. So you started watching The Irishman. God, that movie is long. Okay. Where can I find bullets for Donovan's rifle? In one of the chests, Arily. In one of the chests in Rain, or in the chest in Javexholm. I think the chest in Javexholm has the bullets. I seem bored of you guys every time? No. Just not very expressive, Mr. Coxalot. And sometimes I roll my eyes because of the lame jokes that you guys make. Yeah, that's the one, Originator. No problem, Sotas. Have you heard of Disco Elysium? Played it a bit and it seems pretty fucking awesome. What's it about, Martin? I've seen it in my Steam feed, but I did not check any trailer, I did not check any gameplay. What's it about? How does it work? Is it a strategy game? Is it a card game? Is it an RPG? Give me some details, brother. Vroman10, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hitpoint In. Name's Raval. I'll be your bartender, and I really hope you enjoy your stay. Drinks are on me today. Now, Run Ranger, 7 Militiamen, Dookie Alomar. It is to my shame that you've defeated me. I would seek my freedom as my family can ransom me. I can offer you 7k, or perhaps if you're inclined, I would ask, since we're friends, that you allow me to serve you as your vassal. Duke Alomar is pretty good, especially since I think I'm going to be giving him Laria. I will accept your oath of fealty. Fails to bring over any centers to your faction. No problem. I don't want any centers to my faction. I hate that mechanic. The fact that I could convince him to come over to my faction with Laria included seems super like cheating. Just like cheating so much. Should I use cavalry in Pendor, and which one? Zotas, I would recommend to try out the Sarleon and the Shar cavalry. Also, the Empire cavalry could work as well. Why not? Yes, I do take jokes seriously. I don't know, that's just the way I roll, for some odd reason. I'm gonna go to White Stack Castle and give Duke Alomar Valor Shield Castle and Fletcher. That is... Whoa, where are you going, man? There we go. I don't know why he's going to the south. No clue. Is it worth it to beat up armies? Because, like, I don't see many unique spawns around. If you're at war with one of the factions, of course. Beating up lords and then, depending on their personality, releasing them or taking them prisoner is a good way of making money on friends. It's a modern asymmetric RPG like Fallout 1 and 2. It's kind of hard to describe. It's very philosophic. It's a very philosophic type of game, but without coming off as pretentious. Okay, that's interesting. Might check it out. Might see what makes it tick. What's that Sarleon Rebel dude? The big unique spawn but full of bad units. I don't know. Oh, hello, we got a guest. Ithilradir. Being friendly. Manage the garrison and put in those boys. And now we're going to go to Lord's Hall. And we're going to give Dookie Alomar the good shit. I can't get Qualis gems. Also have kind of a weak party. It's okay, lol. Now would be a good time. Another thing that you can do once you've befriended a Noldor is actually join a faction as a mercenary or a vassal and start fighting the bigger armies. That's going to increase your relations with some dudes, and it's also going to increase your renown. And increasing your renown will increase your army capacity, and then you can start improving and perfecting your army. Makes sense. In feudal systems, armies and feudal subjects are more loyal to the local lord than the king, usually. Okay. And yes, lol, you can pay travelers for stashes. Go in taverns and pay them for rumors, and they're going to tell you hidden locations of stashes, and you're going to make a lot of cash. That's how Henry V managed to get the Burgundians to support him instead of the French king. I guess so, yeah. That can work. Hey, Sean. Welcome back to the inn. How you been, man? How's the pharmacy life treating you? Oh, yes, and if you do find Alaric von Bruhaha, kick his ass. Also, please vote for what are we going to be playing on Friday. Right, let's focus a little bit on the game, guys. Lady Anna, Lady Tamar. Can I see without your hat? Good. Now. Affairs of State. I wish to grant one of my vassals a fief. Valor Shield to Alomar. And Fletcher to Alomar. There we go. Awesome. He is the easiest unique spawn, yes. And the easiest unique spawn that can give you a Qualis gem. Simply the RNG wasn't on your side, lol. If you want new armies to join your world, you'll have to take out some of the Pardon. You'll have to take out some of the unique spawns. Pardon. You do not condone the bullying of alcoholics. Alright? And we respect your decision. For some reason I have no shifts this week, which is strange because I had a bunch last week, so just taking it easy this week. Hey, they give you some time off. Just roll with them, my man. Enjoy your days. Alright, Bartender, let's go kick your ass. Lord Bannerlord of the Kingdom of Sarleon was defeated. I am really lucky that the main force of Sarleon is on the Western Front, and all I have to deal with are the more on the terrible side lords. 5, 5. We have the same speed, but he's an idiot. And make sure you ask for rumors, okay? Rev, can you give a quick overview of what's going on in this playthrough? Sure, of course. Currently, we've created our own faction, the Pendorian Republic, in the eastern border of Sarleon. Doing so, we are passively being defended by the Noldor, and now we are slowly waging war on Sarleon, taking it steady and slow, so we can take them out, and we can grab more territory, and we're also binding for time, so we can get our knighthood order to a inhumane level. The objective would be for the Geneva Convention to sign the fact that in war my custom knighthood order is a war crime, and they should not be used. That would be the idea. The objective. There we go. RNG even in real life is bad? That's fine, man. No problem, Free Hot Carl. That is literally the sum of things. We are at max relations with a Noldor. We have acquired the mystical rune plate armor. We have one of the epic bows that I, for some odd reason, don't really use because I usually utilize it in sieges. But we're gonna go for it, and that is pretty much it. We're also trying to make as many vassals friends as possible so they can join us. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? Anyone here played Death Stranding? I have not. I'm sorry to hear that, lol, that you don't have access to your PC. Barrel escaped. Happens. Oh dear, I think I'm running out of food. I am running out of food. I will go to Ethos and resupply. Also sell my excess loot. Good idea. You can tell that I'm actively trying not to swear. I'm consciously trying not to swear. Hey Tio, I accidentally caught a unique spawn very early because I stumbled in a big fight between lords and a unique spawn. Good job, Theo. Congratulations. Also, lol, a good tactic with your unique spawns is to bait them and guide them into the Noldor or into another faction's marshal, and you should be able to take them out easily. Or they should be able to take them out easily. Sean, be happy about it. I asked my boss multiple times to not get 2 work days in the weekend. Then I got 1 weekend, 1 work day, and next one is I get 2 again, and this has been going for 2 months now. Sorry to hear that. Because of my parents hate seeing us PC play all day, every day, and so I don't want to make her mad and put the PC in my brother's because she doesn't see us play. That sounds like a good plan. Do you guys think Skullbooks should be revamped, maybe in Bannerlord? Just waiting around to read a book doesn't add anything to the gameplay. I don't know. I feel like the read a book thing should be, the speed of reading a book should be buffed. But each book should give you a little mini quest to do. For example, if I read the book, on increasing my power strike, I receive a mini quest to go to the training grounds and check out my new techniques and test them out or something like that. Or if I want to increase my trade, once I finish the trade book, I need to escort a caravan, a special quest to escort a caravan from one location to the other of my choosing. I would introduce these mini quests that your own character would create for himself based on the books he read. That would be very interesting. What do you guys think? You guys stop doing war or I'm going to blow my muscle even harder. Okay. How long am I streaming for? 3 hours. Not into Noldor. Actually, they changed that, Arignator. Now you can get a Qualis gem and you can capture a unique spawn with the help of the Noldor as well. That's the swearing inside of... Unleash the swearing inside of you, Rev. There's no shame in it. We Dutch people swear all the time. It's part of our culture. It's fine, my man. I think you should be able to still get the uniques. Yeah, that would be a cool way of redoing books. It would be interesting. I do have to say. Let me think of something else because I think we went overboard. Yeah, we went overboard without paying attention. That should do it. Armor section. Good. Goods. Oh, lordy lord, that is a lot of food. I am so happy that I came here. I'll have to walk around a little bit. Most likely I'm going to start going back towards my castles, and I'm going to buy some food along the way from the villages. That would be the idea. I found out reading books in camps. Camp here is a bit faster. Yes, it is. It is faster. Not just in camps, also waiting inside cities is faster. Hey, Rex Happy. Sure, ask away, my man. Welcome to the end. What's wrong with Pendor? Troops are joining me without me knowing it. Does this happen to you? Have you sent... Yes, Zotas. It is happening to you and to everyone who sends a companion to gather Rightful Rule. Once they come back, they bring back some extra soldiers. I think that's what's happening to you right now. Uh, 3.9.4. I don't think it was mentioned. So it's either a bug, Arignator, or it simply wasn't mentioned in the patch notes. Why am I trying not to swear? I'm trying to become more YouTube friendly, I guess. When's the best time to create your own faction? Because both my playthroughs, I ended up with just a massive army in different garrisons, but no leadership to take them out. It's when you're ready, Rex Happy. It's when you have a... I usually go for at least... When I have the capacity of at least 250 soldiers, that's when I go for it. When I know that I have enough money to buy myself a mercenary company that will help me in the early game. And especially a good idea when a faction is at war with multiple enemies, an extra enemy won't hurt. So, yeah, that would be the best moment. Oh, I understand. Thank you very much. I got Pendor Man-at-Arms. Yes, I've sent Campanas to get a ritual. Indeed, Zotas. That's the reason. It's just me, but I'm getting a bit nervous because Bannerlord is so close. I hope it's game because the beta did not impress me at all, so I'm afraid it is going to be bad. HD0, the beta is still in progress. They're still adding a lot of patches, and I've actually experimented with the patches that they've been going through, and you can tell it does feel like each patch improves the game. The combat feels smoother. The hit detection is still very bad, but the combat feels smoother, faster. Bows have been buffed, kind of a little bit over buffed in my opinion. I mean, cavalry is not really viable right now in the Bannerlord multiplayer because they just get destroyed by archers. And my god, please, if you see crossbowmen, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your children, because they be killing it. Why do you always forget words? It's okay, AG0. It was a long sentence. You'll get the right to rule troops regardless if you're unmaxed or not. Yep. Had actually 50 troops above my unit limit due to companions. It can happen, Tinkus. But be careful, if you go over the party limit, your soldiers will randomly desert your army until you reach your upper limit. So be careful on that one. Buy supplies. Okay, we already bought supplies. I'm an idiot. Let's go. School starts at 7:50 tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear that, Martin. I hope Bannerlord doesn't come out for another few months because I won't have enough PC to play it. Yeah, I need to bring some extra PC from the closet as well. I gotta go buy an extra slice of PC as well. But no. Bannerlord is scheduled to go in early access on the 20th of March 2020. What are the requirements for Bannerlord? I have no idea. You'll have to Google them. I just don't know. No. Republic, 3 days. Okay. What's the time? August 14th. Let's see how Valor Shield is looking and how Alomar is doing. I'm sorry, lol. What? Declaration of war between the Deshar and the Fierce Vein, and they're going for it. Bannerlord will probably be very buggy and lack of features early on. I can confirm that the beta is very buggy, but as I said before, it is currently improving. But like any video game on release date, it will be buggy, it will have problems, and I do recommend that you wait for at least one patch or two for things to get fixed. Trust me. And those things will happen. You have 960, that should be enough for 1080p, 60 FPS. Sorry, Sean, what? I am streaming in 1080p. What are you talking about? Wait, are you talking about Bannerlord? Yeah, dude, I can play Bannerlord. I have access to the Bannerlord multiplayer beta. Hey, Packet, welcome back to the end, dude. Indeed, it has been a long time. Haven't seen you in a very long time. How you doing? Your screen went blank and this came up. Oh, okay. Hey, Chaos. Welcome back to the inn. Do you know if Bannerlord will be on console like Native is? I'm sure they're going to be releasing it for console as well. I would. What's the best place to make your faction? Usually near the Noldor Forest, because you're going to be befriending the Noldor, and the Noldor will provide passive defense to your kingdom. But, of course, only if you're friends with them. If you're enemies with them, they will destroy you. They will buck you up. They will not show you a good time. Doesn't actually matter, at least for me, you can start anywhere. Well, it is easier to start near or in the Noldor Forest. Well, Diraj, the thing is they've rebuilt the the game engine, or the video engine, what do you call it, graphics engine? I think it's graphics engine. They've rebuilt the graphics engine, so because of that, they had to practically do the game from scratch. At least once. I'm not exactly sure if they did it twice or something like that, but at least once they did. So, that's currently the idea. 5 nobles join me, for I am badass. Never quite understood why they put the Shire and Fierce Vein so close to each other. Scandinavian and Middle Eastern barely interacted on a large scale in this time period. Okay, well, hello. Not the real world. Play female hero, marry White Stag Lord, and get free Noldor rep. That can work as well. Tinkus. Reva's gonna overswear when the stream isn't going on YouTube. Okay. Maybe. The fact that game releases are so half-assed now, that game being unplayable at launch is really effing sad regarding the game industry. It happens, mate. It just happens. What you gonna do? Laria is awarded to Baron Hereward. Okay. Hopefully Baron Hereward will be a nice guy. Oh dear. Wait, Duke Alomar still has... No way. Duke Alomar still has the boys? Yeah, he seems to still have the boys. He still has the Rangers of the Clarion Call. Even though he is no longer the owner of Laria, but he will be. Oh my brothers, he will be the owner of Laria. Shoo. We just need to make him a big boy. Why take a castle and not Laria? I'll take Laria as well, my man. Gotta start low. Gotta start easy. Gotta go slow. Gotta do what I gotta do, brother. Okay, that dude needs to go. Hi. Aww. That dude got smacked good. If they not release Bannerlord the Seal, you'll probably attack the HQ. Well, I'm sorry, but they're not gonna release it in 2019. They're gonna release it in 2020. So I guess you gotta attack the HQ. Hello, Hortak. Welcome back to the inn. Haven't seen you in a long time, dude. Sure, but it's inspired by the real world. Yeah, but just because it's inspired by the real world, that doesn't mean that it has to follow the real world's history. Lol. How do I fight using the battle hammer? By swinging it. Lol. What? Oh, I've increased my one-handed proficiency quite a lot, and thus the speed is no longer an issue. Does that explain your question? He still has them because there are his household troops. Okay, that's cool. Imagine sieging Talesworld HQ with Noldor and Antorian archers, Rodax and Empire crossbowmen, all the clans in the Gekukujo, the Zan, and Jatu cavalry army. That's kind of a random assortment of troops. Sure. I agree with Arignator, my man. It really does not need to follow history. Real life history. It needs to follow its own shish. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff to do, but I'm glad I can be here today. Thanks for stopping by, man. And hey, don't worry. You can drop by whenever you want. That's how this inn works. Right, we're gonna go attack Baron Charlie. We're gonna kick him out of the chocolate factory and kick his ass. We love Mountain Blade. I guess if we wouldn't love Mountain Blade, we wouldn't be here today. Native, the Nords and the Sarleons are on opposite end of the map, whereas the Recolon and POP are right next to each other. Again, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter if they are or not. Hey, I didn't know that you can do this from before the battle screen. Lol, I'm still the same dude. I'm just actively trying not to swear. That's all. It's not that big of a deal, man. Plus, it's gonna be inevitable that I swear. It just happens. It's just in my blood. I just try to minimize it. Wasn't a big deal, just an observation. Oh, sure, man. Well, I guess we all observe that this mod does not follow real-life history or geographical positions of real-life factions. And that is perfectly okay, at least in my opinion. Swearing is like Thanos, it's inevitable. Okay. But Thanos got defeated in the end, so... What do you mean? Oh dear. Oh no, please! Mercy! I'm just gonna stop you boys right here. Get booped upon. Oh wow, really? That was not a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage though. There. Chevaliers over here. Oh, those are Noldor Chevaliers. Cool. This never happened in real life, so you can now write it in your own fantasy. Indeed. Hey, Para. Welcome back to the inn. Thanos got defeated by Avengers. Imagine Avengers as the demonic... Okay, come on, Mr. Coxlot, stop. Why are you looking to the sky while attacking? Is it because of the higher headshot chance? Yes, actually, I'm looking to the sky because the hammer actually changes its attack direction by where you're looking. So I'm looking to the sky so I can hit the head, or at least the chest. Hello, Boist. Welcome to the inn. Talha K from YouTube. Boist from Discord. Welcome to the stream, my man. Thanks for stopping by. Sadly, I'm sorry for this. Of course, I do not want to offend anybody, but I don't remember. People from YouTube. So people who comment, I simply answer their comment and then move on. I remember only quite a few dudes. So I'm sorry for this, but it's just something that I'm already have a bad memory, so please do not expect me to remember everyone. Hello, Game Noob Lord. Welcome back to the inn. Is Pendor an ETHC reference? I don't know what that is, Dixon Butts. Welcome to the inn. Amazing name. Dude, good evening, Game Noob Lord. The VMP show Reformist and TRM plays. What's with them, Mr. Coxlot? What's with those other Mountain Blade YouTubers? I'm the guy who had that major issue with Barolgi the Usurper having the 10k army. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the comment. How did that go, my man? Did you manage to break from the faction and kill him? Just sating them. Why? Did somebody ask for extra Mountain Blade YouTubers? Wait, who killed the entire universe? Thanos killed half of the universe. But then they were brought back with some minimal casualties. Another dude somewhere. Oh, Boyce killed the entire universe with Burliki. Oh, okay. My bad. So is Boyce Thanos? So, how did you get from the last time I was here? I have no idea when you were last time here, my man. Are you talking about me or the playthrough? Because if you're talking about the playthrough, we're currently increasing... Oh, this dude really doesn't like me. He's my prisoner. We're steadily increasing our occupied territory, and we're slowly pushing Sarleon back to where they belong. I'm not exactly sure where they belong now. So the Shah only had 3 fiefs left to conquer, and that's who I was with. I tried the claimant quest with Emir Xerxes, but it was so late because Kadan had 41 lords and Barilli having a 10k army on top of that. I kept getting wrecked by soldier count ratio in battles and couldn't get other lords to join the new faction. And thus you were defeated, and the Shah rules supreme. This mod around a month ago, well, I kind of told you the gist of it, my man. We have this. We want this. Afterwards, we'll want this. That's kind of the gist of it. Let's see if I can need to talk with the village elder. I do not. Sure. Send out a patrol. Let's see what's going to happen. And... manage this village. Build a messenger post. And last we'll build a binary. Let's see if I need to talk with anybody in White Stag. I don't think I do. But I'll verify. Oh, no, I do. There's a person in your company here requesting to speak with you, my lord. There's a troop of Militine adventurers camped outside our gates. Their leader, a Militine adventurer, asks if you will hire them for the sum of 10k. Send them on their way. Yep. I don't want them right now. I'm fine. Change max battle size to 5k? No, don't change max battle size to 5k. You will destroy your computer. I'm sorry to hear that, boys. Hey, it's perfectly fine. Maybe this time you're gonna kick ass. You're on the right way. Which mode is the best in Mount and Blade by your opinion? Which mod, I think you're asking me? Vask, welcome to the inn. Yes, as Mr. Coxalot said, Prophecy of Pendor, I consider it to be the best mod for Mount and Blade. It's the most well-polished, it's the most fleshed out, and has a lot of interesting things that you can do in it. And that's it. Very interesting fights. Actually need to think on who you fight and who you do not fight. So yeah, pretty cool. I really recommend Prophecy of Pendor. There we go. Finally did my neck. Alright, so you did not change their stats, which is bad. You did not change their skills. You did increase their proficiency, which is okay. And for guardsmen, you increased their agility. You increased their power draw by 2, up to 6. And their archery up to 270. Welcome back. Guys? Would it be a good idea to make the sergeants my baby boys into archers as well? Power draw 6, archery 270. Huh. Interesting. I mean, if they reach power draw 7, do they already outscale other archers in the game? Let me see. Power draw 6, archery 270. Let's check the Ravens and Rangers. Power draw 6, archery 350. Close, but no cigar. Is Perisno in some aspect better than Pendor? Perisno. A bigger variety of factions and faction types and species. More quests in Perisno. And that's it. That's where Perisno is better than Pendor. How do you level up companions faster? How do you level up companions faster? Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting and stack trainer. That would be the solution. And for now, I'm going to keep on making those boys more powerful, the guardsmen. And I'll see what type of bow I can give them. Might be a good idea to kick their ass. Oh, and yes, there is an invasion mechanic, which is better than Pendor. True. Well, technically, there are invasion mechanics in Pendor as well with the unique spawns. So, but I guess it's not a full-scale invasion like in Perisno, where literally the entire world can get, well, taken by the Zan. It's okay, it was a good learning experience. I love this game. I just think it's silly that unique spawns hired by your own monarch need to be killed as a victory condition. Since that's the case, the game basically is telling you that if you should be handling them the instant they're hired. My guess. Should I marry a girl who his father is good-tempered, right? I'll join Bacchus and later I will leave and start my own kingdom with the married girl. Indeed. You can, Zonas. You forgot to level up trainer? Well, you gotta go with it. Fair enough. On small to mid-size. Yeah, whatever Nader said is also a good way of leveling up soldiers. Now, Republic Commandos. Better weapons. Let's give them a bow. Alright. Noldor composite bow. Or a Hawkstorm bow. 90, speed rating 90. Accuracy 95, speed rating 94. I gotta go for that. We gotta go with the Noldor composite bow. Whoa. Yep, that should do it. Trainer doesn't matter that much for companion training. Yeah, sure. Start with small bandit groups and work your way up. Indeed. How do you get the Warhammer? You find it in the weapon shops, Mr. Coxlot. Or you kill Inquisitors in the desert. There's also jobs from them. Also, trainer will make me produce more stronger troops. Indeed. The higher level you are and the higher your trainer is, the quicker you'll level up soldiers. Revolt, can you please quickly explain how party skills work? Did they stack among all members, or is only the highest value applied? Only the highest value applied, and if you have that stat, if you have a high stat of party skills on your character, you can passively give it more, give it the orders. You can passively give it 4 more points. For example, let me show you. I have 10 into surgery, but my maximum surgery skill is 14 because I provide a bonus of +4. That's how party skills work. I'm sorry to hear that, lol. Is the Warhammer the best melee weapon in Pendor? No, it's just my preferred weapon. Warhammers are very good in Pendor because the Pendor is armor galore. There are a lot of soldiers, a lot of boys that have, well, high armor. So the Warhammer has very good armor penetration, and it will easily take a heavily armored knight out. And bonus, it's also going to take him prisoner, and thus give me more money. It's the best blunt weapon you can buy in the market normally. Indeed. But I do have to mention that the battle hammer is the dedicated blunt weapon on horseback. Do not use the battle hammer when you're on foot, because the battle hammer is long but very slow, so it's much better for cavalry charges. If you want to go for a mace, a blunt weapon on foot, I think the I think the Warhammer is better. It's simply shorter but faster. I'd like to ask you to go train up the knights. Go for 2 weeks. Let's do it. Morningstar probably has more killing power. Yes, Morningstar has more killing power, but then you don't get don't get the prisoners. I might use the Morningstar if I ever no longer need money, but I don't think that's going to happen in the near future. Is there a unique melee in Pendor like the Kingslayer in Perisno? There are unique weapons being held by the kings of each faction. If you capture their kings while they only have 5 fiefs or something like that, then you'll be able to... Oh dear. That's their marshal. If I get him now, that's going to significantly weaken the Sarleon boys. Ooh, but it's evening. I don't really want to fight him during the nighttime, so I'm just gonna wait for the morning to appear. So as I said, if you capture the leader of a faction while that faction has at least 5 fiefs, and then you talk with him, he will give you his weapon in exchange for his freedom. And each king will give you a separate weapon. Use the other hammers. Some of them are alright in terms of speed. Sure. Are Pendor and Perisno mods canonically linked at all? Just wondering because I've seen a spawn called Daughters of Perisno in Pendor. I think it's Persino, not Perisno. Boist. Daughters of Persino. So no, they're not canonically linked. Best blunt weapon is the Doom Mace, but that isn't easy to come by. Indeed, Eric Nader, I agree. How many hours do I have in Mountain Blade? Over 2,000. Where do you get gems from? Noldor tournaments, unique spawns. There's a Qualis gem in Rain, and there's a Qualis gem at the hidden Red Brotherhood hideout, which you can find the location of by asking travelers inside inns. Whew, that was a mouthful. You guys know I have a guide with all of this information. I literally have a guide on YouTube with all of this information that you're asking right now. And it's fine. I get it. I understand. It's okay. Oh. Persuasion is charisma based. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with more of that, please. There. Yes, thank you, Mr. Coxlot. I should. Yes, it is 4 hours long. But that's why you have the timestamps in the description. Lol. Timestamps in the description, so you guys can select exactly the topic that you're interested in. You don't have to watch the entire thing. I never ask people to watch the entire thing. That's dumb. Oh, right, Baron Charlie Poo. I should really take Baron Charlie Poo to White Stag. Did I level up everybody? Yes, I did. Whew. And I'm sure if you have questions, you can literally ask them. You can literally check the comment section. I think I've answered it there. But no, of course, you can ask things during stream. I'm not denying it. I'm not going to tell you, okay, go away, shoo. I'm not going to answer anything. Of course I'm going to answer. It's in my best interest to help you guys out. But you know. I'd like a different map. Also, for those who didn't know, you can literally cycle through the battle maps without any repercussions. So you can tab out however times you want. Let's check the last map. I learned how to play Pendor, A World of Ice and Fire, Parisian, and Viking Conquest, all from Rev. Thank you. And yes, those are guides that I've created. I also have a guide for Nova Ethos. Sadly, that guide is lesser known because it's in a different format. It's actually divided into 10 parts. Just wanted to test something out, but I didn't like the format, so I had to go for a different one. Please kill him. Oh my god. How did you survive? Everyone is shooting, right? Aral will one day become the face of Mountain Blade. I don't think I will ever become the face of anything. Except my, well, streaming channel. And YouTube channel, I guess. I don't think so, Martin. I'm just lucky. Owie. That really hurts. I think there are only 3 times you can tab out. Nope, I can tab out as many times as I want, but there are only 3 battle maps. Thank you, Marcel. There are a lot of people who dropped by from the YouTube channel. Alright, let's get these boys out of the way. Oh shit! Please move! Please move out of the way before everybody decides to shoot me because I'm an easier target and clearly I am the priority target in this situation. You're still waiting for the Crusader Kings 2 guide? Yeah, about that. I still have a lot to learn about that game, so you're gonna have to wait for a little while longer. Simo and Koi Fish? I think they make Mountain Blade meme videos. I don't know. I guess Resident? I consider Resident to be the face of Mountain Blade. Really like his videos. I mean, if Tailworld ever reached out to content creators, they should reach to Rev. I don't know, dude. I don't think they would really like me that well because I am very cutthroat when it comes to reviews and opinions. And I'm not really afraid of, you know, stating my opinion. If I don't like something, I am going to say that I don't like this, stay away from it. So, yeah. How did you learn about the mods yourself? Did you watch guides, wikis, or did you just play them a lot? Play them a lot. Played them a lot, also checked forums, checked Reddit posts, checked Steam guides, verified the information, filled up the blanks, and just compile a guide, everything in one place. But there are certain things that I literally could not find on the internet, so of course I had to practice and play. For example, Nova Ethos was a guide that I had to extensively research for and play extensively. Did we run out of ammo? I think we did. I think we're gonna have to charge in. I am the most dedicated out there? I don't think I am the most dedicated out there, Erignator. I mean, Resident brings out a few videos a week or something like that. Or probably not a week, but he brings out videos constantly on Mountain Blade. The guide for Crusader Kings game will be 10 hours long. It might be. It might be. Would you guys like me to do a Crusader Kings 2 guide? I feel like that's suicidal, but sure. I guess I could go for it. There. Crusader Kings 2 streamer Yester was a 3-hour reading stream, not that I have anything against it. Oh, the stream yesterday, yes, it was a 3-hour reading stream. Switch to the browser, my man. Try Internet Explorer. Hello, Ashen. This guy seems like such a D-bag. To me, I'm sorry that I leave that impression, my man. If you stick by and get to know me, you'll see that, at least I try not to be a D-bag. Whichever you prefer, my man. You're using Chrome. Give Mozilla Firefox a shot, or Internet Explorer since you already have it installed. Rev is very dedicated to his wife. Yes, I am. Okay. Crusader Kings 2 guide when you learn how to, like every event, I guess. Ooh, that is gonna be a while to stay and list all of the Crusader Kings events. That sounds like a nightmare in the making. Alright, Sean, glad you're having a good time. It's okay, Martin, just use Internet Explorer. What's the weakness of my current army? Mounted a mass gathering of cavalry and mounted archers are the weakness of my army. I like Chrome and use Brave sometimes. Can't be bothered to have too many browsers. Okay, see if Twitch works on Brave. Peace agreement between... Ooh, there's peace agreement between Ravensthorn and Sarleon. So now Sarleon can fully focus on my Heine. That is bad. Alright, Pocket. Thanks for stopping by, man. Peace. Yes, I will stay hydrated. Thank you. I'm sorry, Mr. Coxalot. It's a rule. We don't request meme songs. It is still a thing, of course. Hey, Ashen One is entitled to his opinion. I am known for leaving the wrong impression to people. It's fine. I passively and unconsciously give off a arrogant vibe. I've asked people about it, and they've told me that it's because I'm confident. And it's because I'm confident, I give off an arrogant vibe. So, that's the idea. If it's perfectly fine for him to think so. Say hi from us to the wife. Everybody says hi. She said hi back. She said hi, everybody. Okay. Let me just catch up with the chat real quick. Lol, you leave his wife alone, damn it. My wife wasn't enough for you? Okay. I imagine the Lord almost chuckling a bit when they say your name. I'm sure they're chuckling a little bit. I mean, it's a dumb name. My character's name, Butch Fiddlebottom. Yeah, I'm sure the enemy is chuckling when they say my name. Say my name. Say it. Oh, wow, that was Lord Montoir himself. I did not expect that. Okay. Weird flex, but okay. Okay. What's the best build for a town village? I mean, the option manage this village. Just build whatever you feel like is needed in the moment. Selecting the building will tell you what it does. There's no optimal way of building things. I just like building schools. I usually, the first thing that I build in a village is schools. I really like my villagers to be educated, and that passively increases my relation with the village each week or something like that. Hopefully they haven't changed that yet. But it's it's of little importance. If you want to maximize reputation, you just build infrastructure. Practically things that will help the village out, help the villagers become better people. You know, like sanitation and schools and markets and stuff. No, sorry, not markets. Crop rotation. This will directly impact the well-being of the villagers. If you want to maximize profit, you build markets, you build mines, you build foresters, and you prioritize those first. So it's your choice. I mean, you told us your wife called you an a-hole before you guys got together. Yes, she did.
No.
Well, she didn't call me. She thought that I was an a-hole.
No. I thought you were arrogant.
Yes. Well, yes. It's her exact words. She thought that I was arrogant. Marcel, thank you for the bits, my man. Thank you for the 10 bits. Really appreciate it. Is my stream 30 FPS? No, it shouldn't be. It should be 60. Sometimes you come off a little condescending, perhaps unconsciously, but you're still ultimately a fantastic guy, and people who know you know that. Yes, I mean, inevitably, I am going to sound sometimes condescending. I'm going to do mistakes. I will say bad things without meaning it. It happens. I'm human. And I won't have an excuse for it. That's who I am. What about a tax collector? Was that for more money? I think so, yes, for more money. Hey, Green Ghost, welcome back to the end, dude. Haven't seen you. Nah, he just received the timeout, not a ban, my man. Just a short timeout. It wasn't that big of a deal. Also, man, this battle is still going on. I'm kind of playing on autopilot right now because I'm mostly focusing on the chat and talking with you guys. Fights are a good way to find good friends. I guess? I mean, it depends, I guess. It depends on the fight. Also, what the hell is going on over there? What are those guys doing? Are they trying to flank? Just like how you beat up good personality lords and then you like each other. Yes, that is exactly true. That's the way I make friends all the time in real life. I just start fights with random people until they get tired and then they start liking me. I think it's called Stockholm Syndrome.
What?
I'm kidding. Thank you, Sweeking. The maximum amount of viewers that I have is... No, 64 viewers, I think, was the maximum amount. Hey, Alfarius, welcome back to the end. Sure, Marcel, I guess, but I'm not going to search for excuses for myself. Sometimes I just sound condescending, and I just have to live with that. Saying that you know you sound a little arrogant because of how confident you are is the ultimate chat line. Okay. I don't know, can you guys please explain to me the Chad meme? What is that about? Hey, Regressor. Welcome back to the inn. No, that is not how I got married, Arachnator. I hate that my property in this game are at the other side of the map. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry? With Stockholm Syndrome. As in, Arachnator made a joke that I've beaten you until you liked me. Yes. And yes, my wife is correct. No one can beat her. Mountain Blade friends work like friends in anime. The more you beat them, the friendlier they get. No Stockholm Syndrome at all. Okay. Seems the Red Bull Knights had their wings clipped. Ba-doomts. It's a country in Africa. Oh, well, yes, I know that Chad is a country in Africa, but I know that there's a meme currently going around where Chad gets all the sexual somethings. What? Yes, that's what Stockholm Syndrome means. Marcel. Chad meme is about a guy whose head is shaped like Chad country in the Central Africa. Oh, I didn't want to release that guy. I wanted to take him prisoner. I'm starting to lose focus on the game. That's bad. I'll try to refocus a bit. I'll grab those two rangers of the Ravenstern. And he has a Hyoke. Good for him, Martin. Chad is a term used to identify an alpha male in society. Chads get girls and have power and stuff due to their looks, confidence, and status. By the way, did you know that alpha males don't actually exist? The alpha wolf thingamajig is actually a myth. It's not real. The author of the book that first mentioned the alpha male of a wolf pack then brought another book where he stated that there's actually no alpha male, that was just the parent of the pack, just the mother and father were the leaders of the wolf pack. But people liked the alpha male idea so much, they completely ignored what the author said. That's a thing. Look it up. That's a thing. Significant group of enemies near everywhere. Yeah, it does feel like Sarleon is starting to impose its presence upon my territories now that they're at peace with Ravenstern. Full name, Chad Thundercock. Okay. Chad is the muscular footlower playing douchebag. It's a term used to describe men at the top of the hierarchy and thus get all of the attention from women. Okay, sure. Nigeria, Martin, I think. Alpha male doesn't actually exist. Sounds exactly like something betas would like you to believe. Sure. If you want to consider me a beta, Eric Nader, go for it. But I do actually recommend you to check it out. It's a cool story. I swear to Swati I will marry Lady Sonadel. Don't care what King Harlos and his feast party has to say. Okay. I'm sure they are, Eric Nader. But I would say they're just... There's introvert, and then there's... What's the opposite of an introvert? An alpha male, right. Extrovert, yeah. Thought so. Yep, extrovert, thank you. Thank you, Marcel. Infantry over here, I think. Archers over here, I think. Infantry stand closer twice. And let the enemy come. Average Redditor? Okay, sure. Boist. What did Boist say, Sean? Okay. What is prestige for? Negatives and positives. Prestige. Prestige is used to recruit noble soldiers to your cause. No, sorry, not noble soldiers to your cause. Prestige is used to upgrade nobles to custom knighthood order status. Zotas. It's a good idea to gather as much prestige as possible so you can upgrade top tier common soldiers to high tier custom knighthood order boys. Pardon. My response to Arinator proved I'm not a beta. I don't really care. I just don't care if I'm a beta or an alpha. It's not something that affects me. Prestigious for flexing on your haters? Nah, that's not how it works. Oh, I didn't really rant about the term alpha male. I just simply told the fun story about the origin of alpha males and alpha wolves, Sean. That's all. I didn't rant about it. Exactly, Marcel. I sound like a crazy alt-right lunatic. I don't know what an alt-right lunatic is. Why do people what? Why do they insult me? I don't think they're insulting me. We're just having a normal conversation.
Yeah. I
Okay. My wife is stating that you guys are insulting me. I don't feel like you guys are insulting me. We're just having a conversation. But I guess. Social pseudoscience, they jump from beta to omega males. I don't even... What is an omega male? Is that a thing? Says character renowned prestige 343. Says the same or prestige lower than that. I don't know. I feel like prestige is simply a currency that you use. Okay, Wololo. That's nice. Wololo said, enemies die when you acquire prestige. He simply said it in Romanian. Dushmani mor when you acquire prestige. People are just trying to get under your skin. Yeah, they've been trying to do that from the beginning. It's a way for them to test my mettle. If I deserve to be on the internet. This is a thing. I don't know. Okay, come on, guys. Let's keep it English, okay? Let's not switch it to Romanian. Thank you very much. Omega Mill is your typical basement dweller. Really? That's a thing? I mean, you're married and got a job and a fan, so I don't think most people here could be calling you a beta. Would you believe if I told you that I was a beta? Oh, that I was a beta in high school, Martin? A beta? A introvert. A person that is incredibly shy and is not confident enough to be in the center of attention, in the spotlight. Let's go with that. Oh, no problem, Sean. Alright, 2 more enemies somewhere. I'm gonna go hunt them down. Sure. Yeah, of course. Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject to something else, I guess. Alright. One more dude somewhere over the rainbow. Let's instead focus on the enemy slaying properties of prestige. Sure. I should check my prestige number. I'm gonna do that after this battle. And I think you increase your prestige passively each week. Not 100% sure. But yes, I do have a question if you guys want to change the subject. Why do people try to get under a streamer or a YouTuber's skin? Why do they do that? Why do they feel the need to test his mettle? I mean, the fact that just because you know the meaning of alpha and beta, people think you agree with it. I really don't agree with it. I think anybody can become a alpha or a beta or whatever.
That is stupid. We shouldn't rank each other.
Yes, exactly. Like my wife said, we shouldn't rank each other. It's simply a way of behaving. And anybody can do it if they try hard enough. I shit you not. Anybody can do it if they try hard enough.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
Of course, you don't have to. Only if you want to. True. Let's see. They hate themselves deep down. Reaction satisfaction. YouTuber, it's like a boss, so they like to kiss ass. Took a psychology class. People put their insecurities on other people, whether they want to admit it or not. Okay. What is getting under someone's skin? Triggering them, lol. Annoying them. Trying to make them react in a negative way. That's what it means. That's what that expression means, lol. Of course, if anybody wants to correct me on that definition, please go ahead. People want to elicit a reaction, and a lot of people are into this cancel culture and want to see others ruined. Oh, we actually have an expression for that in Romanian, sommoară capra vecinului, which means to wish the death of the neighbor's goat. They're not happy that other people aren't happy, so they doom other people's happiness. I guess, sure. But they're insecure. They're so insecure they need to belittle other people to feel better about themselves. I think we're going a little bit too into the extreme here, my man. Like Eric Nair said, just because it's fun. Yeah, some people just like to see a reaction and thick people's off just because it's fun. Just because it's fun to see that guy get pissed off and stuff like that. It's something. Out of curiosity, what % of the chat is American and how many Romanians or other Europeans? I think people are all over the place. Boys. Sarleon Irashasha, welcome to the inn. Hello, my dude. I've been following your YouTube series and I'm learning a lot about PvP, but I still have one thing bugging me. It's how do you use archers in a very prolonged fights? I mean, at some point they run out of arrows and become bad infantry. Well, you can decide to finish the battle without the archers, or you retreat and re-engage. That's the option. Those are the options. Yeah, I don't know, Sean. I don't think that's the case. Not gonna get caught making them mad. Also, people love making people mad. They think it's entertaining. Yeah, like Arinator. Pardon? I mean, you're safe on the internet behind the keyboard, so a streamer is an easy target. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. I guess that's fair. I mean, the worst thing that can happen would be you get banned or timed out from the stream. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, I got timed out or banned from the stream? No problem. There are other hundreds of streamers that I can check out. I guess. In general, someone who thinks it's fun has a lot of issues in their own life. No, I don't think so, Alfarius. I'm sure there are people out there who simply consider it fun and they are perfectly fine, sane human beings and contributing members of society. I am positive. Hey, Nikolaf. Oh, so you're like Chris. He's also Greek. Not American nor Romanian. I'm from the Czech Republic. Okay. As Boyst said, people are from everywhere. Do you follow any other streamers? Have you ever heard of Wings of Redemption? His entire online existence has been built off of him being a target for reactions. Sadly, no, I don't know of Wings of Redemption. I don't really watch Twitch streamers because I literally do not have the time. And I try to stay away from it because I fear like I'm going to get addicted to participating in chats and stuff like that. I just don't have the time. I have a full-time job. I stream, again, which is kind of a part-time job. And then I also need to have a social life. So it's hard to balance, man. It's just super hard to balance. So I really don't have time to watch Twitch. What I prefer doing is I just put a YouTube video on one of the monitors and I play something on the other monitor. That's usually what I go for when I'm, you know, alone time. Some people just want to mess with you. I'm sure they do. And whoever is on the lead end of the spotlight get targeted by others who aren't, and even who are. Okay. Fun from the suffering of others and trying to belittle them, getting a rise out of them, I guess completely normal. I mean, people have been doing that from the beginning of goddamn time. But that's just my opinion, that people have been doing that from the beginning. I still do believe that people at their core are good. You know, there's that moment where you think that just humanity is evil, and the only thing that's keeping them from doing evil is the fear of legal, you know, legal repercussions, like getting arrested and so on and so forth. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that humans at the core are nice and want to be nice. Of course, there are exceptions. I'm not saying that. They're not. As a bartender, people who are considered contributing members of society outside their job are terrible people. Okay, man. See people who they think they can relax. I see people when they think they can relax. Okay. What's prosperity for? Prosperity, I think, contributes to the amount of taxes that you receive at the end of the week. Zotas. I think. I'm sorry. So what's your goal? When can you say that you will quit your job and become a full-time streamer? It's gonna be a while, Hortak. It's really gonna be a long time. I mean, I need to become a Twitch partner for that, and I'm nowhere near that objective. One of the conditions to become a Twitch partner is to have an average of 75 viewers for an entire month. And if you don't maintain that average, you can lose the title of partner. So we are way off, Hortak. Someday, maybe, but I'm not seeing it happen in the near future. Yeah, I believe no one is born bad. Indeed. Humans in the core are good, but society changes. I'm sure it does. Practically, we are being, you know, molded by society. It depends on the social environment that we grow in. That will always dictate how we become. Oh, so the more you build and prosperity goes up, the more money you get. Yep, pretty much. Zotas. As a streamer, do you get paid in USD or your currency? Like if an Indian would make money off of ad revenue in the US, would he be rich? I think you can choose the currency that you receive your money in. I currently receive it in dollars. I need to catch the Bannerlord wave as soon as it hits. You'll be huge if you plan this right. I really think you can do it. I don't know, boys. We'll see. Oh dear. Their cavalry was literally having fun with my cavalry. I didn't notice that. That's slightly bad. How many times have you seen bad shit happening out in the public and people passing by pretending they don't see it? I've seen it quite a few times, Aragnator. And it happens. It's just normal. People are good at their core, but also people are selfish. And they don't really want to get involved with strangers if they can help it. Where should you farm? I have 200-man army, and the Vansky Raiders, they piss me off. The Snake Cult don't give so much loot. What would be an option? An option would be to become a mercenary with a faction and fight the bigger armies. You have 200 soldiers, so you should be able to do it, my man. Yep. It should work your way. At one point, I told everybody to charge. Interesting. How big was this army that we're fighting? Because we fought quite a few boys. There, are we done? Two more somewhere. I suppose that's true. Interesting topic. Sorry for calling you an... Alright. People are humans. Well... Okay, would you want me to say people are not perfect? If you can accept and grasp that concept, then yeah, sure, I can say that. Everything you do is in self-interest. Whenever you want to feel good or accomplish something, think about it. Indeed. I agree, Marcel. So what? Don't really mind if anything you understood with that label. Okay. You're with the Bacchus Empire, but with no one at war yet. Well, you could just burn a village somewhere. But I think that's going to get you in trouble with the king. What armor set am I currently wearing? I'm currently wearing the armor set that I received from my custom... No, not... From the Knighthood Order that I'm part of. From the Knights of the Radiant Cross. Yeah, I think that's their name. Okay, Duke Brennus, you're bad-tempered. You're my prisoner. Another gold bar. I'm getting that moolah. Getting the bills paid. Soldiers captured. There we go. There's another dude at the west. Hello, Lord Buzz Killington. Welcome to the inn. Your guide on Viking Conquest was very helpful. Just wanted to say thanks. No problem, my man. Anytime. Glad it was of service. I'm glad it helped you out. Let's go with that. I would recommend 250, but your choice. How are the Radiant Cross? Mounted cavalry. I think that's not correct. Just cavalry. I love how people randomly tell me about affairs they're having and shit they done when I give them a drink. Being a bartender is like being a cheap therapist. That is correct, Alfarius. It's a person that has no relation with your life that you can open up to, because you know that he will not care. But if he's a good guy, he might give you some good advice. And sometimes it's very helpful to hear the opinion of others that are seeing you from the outside. That are seeing the situation from the outside. People are never perfect. Overdoing and underdoing, never perfecting. Indeed. If I was making an American YouTube channel and I lived in India, I would be rich. Good for you, Marcel. Radiant Cross are your Knight Hospitalier. They get lower stats than other orders, but compensated with higher quality gear. Indeed. Indeed, they're big on that gear. And perfect for your needs. Practically, this is the armor that I'm currently wearing. The Lordly Imperial Radiant Crossplate. Thick Noldor Light Helm, which I think I've received from one of the rewards from Elecray. Reinforced Empire Heater Shield. A Lordly Heavy Iron Greaves. A Heavy Battle Hammer. Heavy Noldor Spirit Horse. And a Ruby Rune Bow, which I should be using more a bit. Just a little bit more. So you're exactly like my brother. My brother is an official licensed bartender as well. What do you think is the worst knighthood order? I think the wolves are a bad one. Okay, yes, thank you for the bits, man. Really appreciate it. I always go 300 battle size unless it's a massive battle that I want to make last under an hour. Then I make it 750. Okay. I guess, man. I guess. Leave this place. Do I need to recruit? Nah, we're fine. We're super fine. So I think I saw an enemy. Huh, hello? Sure, there you go. Yep, thanks for the bits, guys. Elecray or Elecry? I said it differently in the guide. I'm gonna go with both. I don't know the official pronunciation of Elecray. So I'm just gonna go for what feels right. Maybe it's Elecry. Welcome back, Chaos. Doing good. Doing good. beating any Sarleon dude that's coming my way. Also, we've recruited a lord to our cause. And now we have a vassal. We have Duke Alomar himself. The chestplate stats again. Yeah, sure. Let me just get into the battle. There we go. 68-28. Oh, yes. Yes. The Sarges are crossbows. They're pretty fine. They're pretty good. Licensed to be a bartender. That strengthens the theory that it's a crappy therapy. Okay, lol. Boist, that cheer thing is Marcel and Chaos donated some bits. Bits are a Twitch-only currency that equals, what was it, 100 bits equals to $1. Something around that ballpark. Probably not exactly $1, but as I said, around that ballpark. So, the fact that they've donated simply appears as a notification, a live alert, as a thank you. And that would be the explanation, short and sweet. Ow! That hurt. Hello, Nemesis. Welcome back to the end, dude. What's up? How you doing, man? And there's the death that I've been waiting for. Ow. Need to focus a little bit. Who's that guy? He looks menacing. He looked menacing. A heretic Magnus. And you are a Marleyan Heavy Cavalry. There. Hey, hello music. Welcome back to the end, dude. Haven't seen you in a long time. I'm back. I've been streaming for the last few weeks. I didn't go anywhere. So I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, my man. I see, so Bartender is a training for therapists, an early therapy. No. No. Bartenders do not receive training for as therapists. They simply are in a efficient or suitable position to hear people rant. And hear people's worries. And hear people's lives. That's it. Alfaris Omigion, thank you for subscribing, my man. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I have great respect for bartenders. I mean, they have to put up with a lot of things. I know it from my brother. Apparently you've never fallen on hard times and just needed someone to talk to? No, I'm sure that even LOL needed someone to talk to. It's normal. And also, Chaos, he is joking. He's not meaning it in a serious way. So, give the dude some slack. Oh, I've been missing a bit. Let me just focus my battle. There we go. I know that you are not, lol. It's a fun profession, but people can be testing at times. Indeed they can. I can confirm. I can confirm. I've been working with people all my life. Always had jobs where I literally had to talk with people. Even now I have that job. So yeah, and I like it. I really like interacting with your fellow human being. All right. Do we still? Oh my God, there's still somebody else. Can somebody please shoot that guy? Thank you, Ravenster Ranger. You get a promotion. Yeah. That's totally happening. Lord Rainier, you are a pitiless son of a mother duck. It's time to take you as prisoner. That should be it. And now I really need to make time to go to Ethos and sell my stuff. Gotta go. Alright. That's what this community is for, right? Talk gaming, not bashing. Hey, guys. Inevitably, people will bash. Inevitably, people will say mean things, even when they don't mean it. These are just things that happen. Sometimes people will hurt other people without wanting to. Things get misinterpreted, and so on and so forth, especially during writing. You know, when you're talking, it's less difficult to misinterpret something, but even that happens sometimes. For example, I give the vibe that I'm an arrogant son of a bitch. Case in point. So yeah, just it's perfectly fine, dude. Do you ever play as a female? I can really tell the difference with the hitbox, much smaller. Yes, I do play as a female character sometimes as well. For example, we've played in A Clash of Kings as female. We played in Gekkokujo as female, and stuff like that. I will advance on Laria. Yes, it will come a time where I need to take Laria. Boist, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you for the $10. Really appreciate it, my man. Text is so hard to receive other than speaking. Even speaking can get confusing. Indeed. Females in Pendor are cute, especially their voice and battle commands. I guess? Guess they're slightly on the cutesy side. I don't know. Haven't really been paying attention. Pardon? Oh, and I think we've also played Nova Ethos as female, if I recall correctly. I might be wrong, though. Might be confusing it with another mod. Well, whatever. It happens. Ooh, that is too expensive. Nope. Do not give the horned helmet of hornness. There. Can you please admit A Clash of Kings is bad? It used to be better than A World of Ice and Fire, but updates made it terrible. Now, you know, Marcel, I have to say that I don't know how A Clash of Kings was before the updates. With my current experience, I need to say that I prefer World of Ice and Fire, and I consider it the better mod. But I still need to play more of A Clash of Kings. Who knows, maybe somewhere on the way it's going to appeal to me more than A World of Ice and Fire. And also, troop wages in A World of Ice and Fire are incredibly high. So, yeah. Since we're here in Riv as our Bartender, can I start unloading my feelings? If you want to, Chaos, sure, go for it. What's bugging you, man? Lannister questline rendered my save unplayable. Sorry, Wololo. I need stumper horses for quests. They immediately disappear from markets, and mismounted guys don't drop it. Don't accept those types of quests, lol. Sorry that you felt the need to punch your monitor. Okay, I guess you guys are correct. I should march on Laria. Should start going for the kill. Though it's going to be difficult. Ooh, Baron Gaydon. Let's go for it. Word reaches you that Boris the Raven has gathered a company of Ravenspear Knights and joined King Gregory IV. Okay. Happens. I stopped playing A World of Ice and Fire for a bit and couldn't get back into it. I forgot how to play it. I know I was about to take King's Landing, but I got wrecked. Okay. There's a lot of ways to cheese siege mechanics in that mod, if I recall correctly. Used to be really good at buying Unsullied, taking castles, and tons of new lands that the game had available to you. Now they made camps unplayable. Everything is faster than you. Okay. Oh, right. Yes, yes, yes. You need to need a certain type of horses for the old ruins quest. I forgot about it all. All's good, Marcel. It's perfectly fine. Do you feel that the price of mercenaries in the game warrant their combat prowess over similar units? I kind of don't. Most egregious... I'm sorry, could you please explain to me what egregious means? Most example being Merc Highlander versus Ravensturn Highlander. Okay, so... Boist. The role of mercenary units in Prophecy of Pendor is to give you a burst of power for a high price. So practically in the early game, it's very useful for you to hire some mercenaries instead of going for farmers, because you won't be able to hire and train those farmers up to a, you know, capable combat level fast enough for them to defend you. Mercenaries are practically a safe net for the early game for you to stay safe. You know, if you don't have enough pathfinding, if you don't have enough combat prowess. Let's go with that. Egregious just means shockingly bad. Okay. So yes, the reason why mercenaries are that expensive is simply because you receive a high-tier soldier on the spot without having to train him up. Does that make sense? Was playing as a Blackfire and have most of Northern Essos. I just keep dying now. Not sure how I got that far. Okay. Mercenaries are good for when you don't have vassals or land, I guess. Aragnator, are you talking about Crusader Kings too? And there we go. This guy is gonna go down. Alright. I'll have to play more Crusader Kings. Alright, that dude didn't go down, sadly. Hello? Ah, I missed. Ah, the Battlehammer has a chance of going through block. So good. My hello there. No. Alrighty then. There. Can somebody give me the uptime on the stream? How long have we been streaming for? Regular Crusader Kings 2 would be more fun for me if I actually knew history. I just love the Game of Thrones mod. I guess. 2 hours and 7 minutes. Okay, 1 hour to go. Imagine trying to charge towards a effing line of archers. Archers? Archers. Yeah. Well, I do have to say that in real life, well, actually, let's ask a question. In real life, do archers penetrate plate armor? And do they also penetrate mail vests and stuff? Chaos wrote something for us to read up there. Oh. Where do I start? I'm 40, disabled, have an awesome wife, but she really doesn't understand what I've been through. As far as fighting for my country, I'm from America, by the way. Okay, so you're a war vet, Chaos? And in what way are you disabled? Also, I'm very sorry for your situation. At least you have somebody along your side. No, but it still would hurt getting hit by one. Just think Gambesons is enough to stop most arrows, okay? I heard they can penetrate plate from long range if they're upwards, and gravity does it for them, but knights charging and archers is death. Okay, got it. Well, I've used the Tetsudo or shield wall formation if charging towards an archer line, or towards a castle while sieging. Sadly, I'm not familiar with the Tetsudo formation. Okay. So, if, of course, you don't mind me asking, as I said, in what way are you disabled? Are you missing a leg? Are you missing an arm? Both legs, you can't walk? Maybe male, and the vulnerable areas of plate armor, joints below the neck. Okay. What exactly is a gambeson? A gambeson is a type of chest piece armor. It's like a vest. It's a very thick vest. Ow, that hurt. Real life isn't dumb like Mountain Blade AI? I can imagine, my man. But real life can be dumb as well in a lot of situations. Ah, crap. I choked on my own saliva. Damn it. So, war veteran from... you participated in Iraq in 2003. You became disabled by a vehicle. So, again, you didn't answer the question. You become disabled in what way? Or you can't walk? Are you missing an arm? And as I said, if you feel like that question is too personal, I'll just skip on it, my man. Whew. Okay. I think I'm good now. Just gonna tell the infantry to charge. Not by war PTSD, but I joined the police department in 2012 and got ran over by a Ford Explorer. Ooh, my dude, I'm sorry. So, are you currently in a retired state, or do you have a desk job now? Cavalry charges were devastating for centuries before people finally realized the best defense is not fleeing. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to charge the boys in. All of them this time around. Let's go. Also, you said that you have a wife, but she doesn't know what you've been through, or what you can go through. You can walk, you just need a cane, okay? So, are you retired now? Or, you still on the force? Cavalry charges were so powerful there was a very rare situation where charge was a bad idea. Against overwhelming odds, I guess? Or against another cavalry charge? Who's kicking ass over here? Queen Agnes Freebooters. Okay. The department promoted you to sergeant in 2016, then retired you. Or early retirement. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't, and I won't say that I know what you're going through. Clearly, I'm in no position. I barely had any fights in my life. I'm not even gonna go on that ballpark, and I'm sure that a lot of people will never understand what you've been through. Chaos. What would... I've seen some documentaries, I've seen TED Talks, I've seen war veterans talking about their experience and stuff. Too many surgeries you couldn't keep up? I'm sure you couldn't, my man. What worked for them was having a loving family, talking to their loved ones as much as possible, and letting the loved ones talk with them. And some seeked help groups, right? I'm sure there are a lot of help groups that, you know, help veterans go through therapy and stuff. I'm sure that it's incredibly frustrating for you to... I don't know. I'm sorry for saying this, but maybe you have the sense of uselessness right now. You've been retired. You are in a situation where you feel like you're useless, that you can't do anything because you can, well, what can I say, barely walk or something like that. You, as you said, you can still walk. You just need a cane. But you're, well, no longer as fast as everybody else. Just hang in there. Try to find a hobby. Try to talk with people. Try to talk with your loved ones. Don't let things get bottled up. And I hope you'll be okay, man. I hope you'll really be okay. In your native vanilla guide, you don't put Jeremus as a healer. Surgery, wound treatment, first aid. If you can remember, who was your healer there? Ah, man, I don't remember. I don't know. I was a beast back in my prime, and yeah, I do nothing but sit home and watch the pups. Watch the pups as in the baby dogs or the kids? Chaos. And for some people at 40, even the grandkids. Ramoon's roll 100 random. Our Ramoon's roll is 100% random. Any way to increase chances of Ice Scar Rangers and Iron Circle Centurions. Completely random, boys. You tried suicide in 2008 by carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm glad you didn't succeed, man. I'm really glad that you didn't succeed. What can I say? What can I say to that, dude? The dogs. You got 3. Okay. Have you ever thought of becoming a dog trainer? Have you ever thought of trying to find... I'm not gonna cry, Marcel. Have you ever thought of trying to find hobbies? Something to occupy your mind with? It might be a good idea. It might be a start. Or just talking to people in general, like you're talking with us right now. That also works. That also helps out. New Republic War Party. Oh, wow. Those guys are going to be incredibly useful once they receive their bows and arrows. How are we standing on that? I'm going to go check at White Stag. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, you guys killed them. Okay, never mind. So yeah, things can get tough in life. It's okay. I'm good now. Well, I was a firearms instructor until last year. Okay, and what happened? Why did you stop? You could try to aim to become a drill sergeant in the army. That could work, right? Why not pursue a career back in the army? I do understand that a lot of vets, it really helped a lot of vets go back into the army to get that camaraderie feel. You talk, you have groups, your older brother is still in the army? He knows? I was told that if you don't fill your time with something, bad stuff take over, so filling up time with something is a good idea. Yeah, that is true. That is true, lol. Sometimes it's very dangerous to sit too much time with your own thoughts. Your license expired? Okay, is it incredibly complicated to regain your license? That is also true. Lol. Some people sadly fill it with alcohol and drugs and stuff. Damn, hearing the story makes you wonder how small your own problems are. You're a true hero, Chaos. Be proud of yourself. Even talking about this takes a lot of braveness. Fair enough. I've tried. I can't pass the physical. I see. I understand. Can they make an exception? Or something of the sorts? Chaos? You know, having your history, being on the police force and stuff like that. Hello, Zenix Lol. Welcome to the inn. Welcome, man. How may we be of service? Okay, I might need to talk with Duke Alomar to get up and go take Laria. Might be an interesting endeavor. Yes, it's very hard to get that renewed. I can imagine. I don't know, Marcel. I don't know if military make exceptions or give special benefits to people. I have no idea. Hey, you don't really need to feel like an idiot. All people have problems. All people are going through things. We all need to go with our own life. For us, our own personal problems are big. When we compare them to others, other problems will feel small. Other problems will feel much larger than our own, and it's perfectly fine for other people to have bigger problems than you. They're still problems, even though they're smaller than other people's. You still have to deal with them. It's your life. So yeah. Keep doing you, boys. No, because I need both hands working properly, and I'm using a cane to walk. I'm screwed. Mm-hmm. How about... Okay, maybe that's not the same. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall, see if it fits. Can you get a paintball instructor license? I know it's not the same. I'm positive that it's not the same, like with real firearms and stuff. But from a tactical perspective, you would be okay. Do you play a lot of video games, Chaos? What? Are you from Romania? Your English is very good. Yes, I am. I am from Romania, and I've been learning English all my life. So, goddamn, I should be very good at it. What's the difference between paintball and airsoft? I've never known the difference. I can't become a therapist, Rex Happy. I literally cannot become a therapist because I would need to go through university, and that's going to take too much time. I'm already 28 years old, already have a family. I can't. I'm doing too much stuff right now to go through that process. The US military can be very black and white until war, then they take every person that can hold a gun. Airsoft is like pellets, in other words, more realistic and hurts. Oh, okay. So paintball uses paint and airsoft uses pellets. I didn't know that, thank you. You're playing Warband and Elder Scrolls? Okay, those are good games. Console or PC? Paintball hurts as well. It's a bigger ball filled with paint. I guess. Oh my god, that dude's attacking Erminate farmers. No! My boys. Don't kill their farmers, that's dishonorable. Oh man, as soon as the new, the Republic boys become powerful enough to hold their bow, I am going to be attacking Laria. Ooh, that is going to be destructive. Have I streamed Oblivion or Skyrim? I've streamed Skyrim. I have not streamed Oblivion. But I've streamed Skyrim. We've actually went with a pure mage build and a pure melee assassin, which was very fun. That is still kind of too many troops for me to kick ass properly. Gonna go grab those forest bandits for right now, and then most likely we're gonna go to the south and restock on supplies. Console, Xbox. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Oh, hello, a bigger fish, Baron Keatern. We're gonna go kick his ass. What's my favorite video game of all time? For me, it's Final Fantasy X. I guess for me it would be Mountain Blade. Voiced. It would just be Mountain Blade. It's my favorite game of all time. This game has scratched me in ways no other game has scratched me. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see if Crusader Kings 2 can take the honor of replacing Mount and Blade. But I have a lot of video games that I really, really like. Your favorite is Mount and Blade 2? Okay, cool. For you, it'll be Gothic 1 and 2. Now, that's the thing. I haven't played Gothic 1 and 2. Or Gothic 3, for that matter. Just never got around to doing it. Maybe that's a video game that will change my mind. But a close second from Mount and Blade Warband are the Cathor series. Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, I would say, are my second favorite. I'm just going to put them together, even though the second part is superior to the first part, which is quite rare in this day and age. Marcel? I know it. I was 17 when I signed up. They made all my hopes and dreams turn out to be crap. They don't tell you how shitty it'll be in real life. Yeah, I can imagine, my man. Mount and Blade has skyrocketed up my list. It's in my top 5 favorite games of all time, and I just got it last month. Well, it's a good game. It's just a very good game. How much of a game changer is mods for Mount and Blade? I know I couldn't live without them for Skyrim. Pretty big game changer. I would say that the best Mount and Blade experience is Prophecy of Pendor. So yeah, it's quite a big game changer. I don't think that's correctly stated. Much more superior. It's superior, not much more superior. I don't think you can add degrees of superior to that word. Degrees to the word superior. So I'm just going to say that Prophecy of Pendor is superior to the native game. One of those people who like watching the games instead of playing. I like watching games instead of playing as well. One of my favorite YouTubers, and I actually recommend that you guys check him out. One of my favorite YouTubers is Splattercat Gaming. He talks a lot, and he talks about a lot of stuff. He's not he is a Twitch streamer, but he's more on YouTube, and he just talks all the time, and I love it. I love it. Also, he has a very, very nice hearing voice as well. I'm glad you do, Marcel. I can list 90% games I played in my whole life, and most played are Mount and Blade, Battlefield 1945, Dark Souls 3, and Counter-Strike. Alright. They don't tell you a lot of stuff unless you're killed or wounded beyond restoration. Oh, man. Is there anything in Native that is better than Pendor? I never played Native, just jumped directly into Pendor. Yes, Moist. Native has a very... is a very relaxing experience. It simply gives you... It's practically Pendor on easy mode. It simply gives you a relaxing time where you just go and stroll and gather some soldiers and fight some bandits. And then you pick your favorite color of soldiers. It's just a very relaxing, at least for me. Yeah. After I've played Worlds of Ice and Fire and Prophecy of Pendor and other hardcore, difficult mods like Viking Conquest as well is pretty difficult. Mount and Blade Native is a breeze to me, and I simply sometimes play Mount and Blade Native just to relax, just to unwind from a long day. I'm not really a huge gamer guy, I just play for fun and didn't play much. It's perfectly fine, dude. Just play to have fun and enjoy life. And that's what I would recommend. Hey, no problem, Chaos. Really, really hope that you hang in there. Try to talk more with your loved ones. And I'm sorry for saying this. It really doesn't matter that your wife doesn't understand what you're going through. She's there because she loves you. And she's going to be on your side and by your side, even if she doesn't understand everything that you've been through, okay? It's fine. Hopefully that made sense. Most vets are even scared of using military insurance since it's so trashy. People purposely do shitty jobs. My uncle was wounded, received shitty military health care, lost his hand to gangrene, lost court case, and now refuses to use his military insurance and buys his own. I'm sorry, Marcel. I'm sorry to hear that. Yep. What can you say to that, man? What can you say? You can become a demigod in native, whereas in Pendor you kind of feel like a mortal throughout the entire game. It is more realistic while low, but I don't know. Native is just relaxing. You wish military ads were brutally honest? I wish everything would be brutally honest. Just so you know, just so you would know in what you're getting into. Everything I wish would be brutally honest. I'm not kidding. Do you play Pendor on max graphic settings? This game looks absolutely beautiful in your stream. I play on an okayish gaming laptop on average settings. Yes, I have everything on max settings. And I also have some HD armor pack or something of the sorts that simply came with the game when I downloaded it. And by downloaded it, I simply mean that I've subscribed it to the Steam Workshop. We're glad we helped, even though I only stood and read it. It's okay, lol. Rev, she has stuck by me, and I'm so lucky to have her. Indeed. Indeed. So, have you ever thought of having kids? And you don't have to answer that if it's too personal. It's when you see how shitty some stuff are. I know, dude. I know. And yes, it does feel good talking. It does feel good taking burdens off your chest. Even though they don't go away, it's nice to share. Is Dread Legion the strongest in the game? It's among the strongest. I would say the strongest is the Igrim the Devourer's army. Wait, my bad. Dread Legion is Igrim the Devourer? Or Dread Legion is the Snake Cult army? Which one is it? I don't remember. Depends on how some spawns gain troops. I've seen 3 seers have 9,000 troops from prisoners. Yeah, that can work. Yes, Maltese Snake Cult is the Dread Legion, so she's the second strongest. The strongest is Igrim the Devourer with his zombie army. We have hers. He's 21, and we have 3 dogs. Okay, cool. Congratulations. He's good-natured. We'll let him go. That's going to increase our rep with him. And next time he sees me, he's going to be grateful that we let him go, which is awesome. Why did he have Sarleon prisoners? I don't know. Alright, we still need to kill those 2. Igrim is OP zombies, indeed. But what's his army name? Simply Igrim the Devourer? Nothing much, my man. We're kicking Sarleon ass. Alright. Well, Chaos, now that you're retired, and you have so much free time, I think the best course of action would be to do whatever you want. You know, to try to find and do that hobby that you always wanted to do. If you want traveling, try talking with your wife about it and visit that location that you always wanted to visit. Think of retiring as an opportunity to do what you desire. If you feel like you want to help people out and get a job, try to go for something like that. Try to find something that will suit you and it's, compatible with your current standing. Just try to enjoy life to the best of your abilities. Quote me if feeding. Thank you for becoming a follower, my man. Welcome to Hit Point Inn. My name is Raval. I'll be your bartender, and I really hope you enjoy your stay. Drinks are on me today. Sorry I didn't say anything while you were telling your story, but I really hope things work out and that Raul and Lola and Marcel gave good advice. Okay? That's cool. I appreciate anything, and everyone here is badass. Thank you, Cass. Right. Let's charge. You wanted to know to Nova Scotia? Is that how you pronounce it? Nova Scotia? Or is it Nova Scotia? Probably not Scotia. I think it's Nova Scotia pronounced. I'm just gonna go on a women limb. For example, in Romanian, I know it's not the same thing, but in Romanian, Scotland is Scotia. It's literally how we call it, pronounce it. Right, now we're gonna get in position. Have you ever been to the Czech Republic? No. No, the only foreign countries that I visited are Greece, Italy, and Hungary. That's it. Those are all the foreign countries that I've been to. I speak English so well, although I've never been to an English-speaking country. I've never gripped a firearm in my whole life. Me neither, and to be honest, I don't want to. I don't want to grip a firearm. To have the power of taking a life in my hands? Mm-mm. No, thank you. I'm good. Oh, shit. Come to the States? Someday. Someday I'd like to visit America. Yeah. Seen a picture of Nova Scotia in my 8th grade year, and I always wanted to go there. See how you can make that happen, Chaos. Just because you're walking with a cane, that doesn't mean you can't travel anymore. Yeah, seek it out. Check it out. Travel the world. California's calling you? It's kind of hot there. We'll see. You gotta stop bragging? About what, Martin? It's not about taking life, it's about keeping yours. I think it depends on the perspective, my man. Firearms are lots of fun, to be fair. I'm sure it's very, very fun to shoot a gun. For example, I really, really like the sounds guns make in video games. I like the sound of the Daka. I will not deny that. But I would probably be terrified in real life. College teacher from California came to our school a few days ago. Okay. Not take a life, but at least know how to use it when needed. Even a kitchen knife can take a life. I guess. The Romanians and Hungarians still have some animosity towards each other. Minimal nemesis. Minimal animosity. They're just old grudges. Some people still kind of have a... grr. But no, we have nothing against each other. You take power to take life in your hands every time you start your car, too. Indeed. Fair enough. But a gun's... a gun is used specifically for defending yourself / hurting others. So, yeah, a car is made for transportation. Understand what I'm going for? Hungarians have animosity to every country they lost territory to at Trianon. Okay, Aragnator. How does the maneuver stat work on horses? I don't really feel a difference in the stat between different mounts. By the way, thank you for answering all of my questions. I know I've asked a lot. Hey, it's perfectly fine, my man. Maneuverability simply dictates how fast your horse turns at full speed. The lower the speed, the faster your horse will churn. I usually, when I want to churn really fast, I just slow down, I churn, and I move on. Maneuverability is not a big role. It's not really super big in the way of a horse works. At least in the game. I think people have to stop telling firearm collectors that they have things made for taking a life. Yeah, technically that's right. But you would say that a neckbeard with a katana or some YouTuber with a greatsword has something made for taking a life. True. There was a somewhat recent case of a Hungarian villa employee refusing to serve a Romanian. I'm sure it can happen, my man. But these are very remote and minor cases. And because of the media and the technology that we have at our disposition, a lot of these stories get out to the people first. So you will always hear about the bad things first and more frequent than the good things that most likely are the majority. So keep that in mind. Every good American has a gun kept for safety. Whatever those guys with sagging pants, do-drags, weed-smelling guys come in, we are safe. I think Marcel was joking. Sweet king. I can see what Rev is going for. A gun is different from a knife, car, and other stuff that hurt. Probably. Properly trained with a firearm is a lot different than just seeing one and not knowing. I'm sure it does, Chaos. I'm sure it means that. I'm not against firearms, I just don't want them in my hands. Does that make sense? Hey, if you want to own a gun, yeah, get the proper training, go for it. I don't mind. Just, I don't want to have anything to do with them. It's not that bad, right? First time I shot a gun, I was 8. My dad bought me a 20 gauge for my birthday. Nice. Truck isn't necessarily made to hurt people, but it can be quite good of doing so. It's all about the intent of the person in control. Indeed, Eric Nader. Bad news travels further. Indeed, Jake. I'm an American and I own over 30 firearms. Good for you, Jake. Let's re-engage the enemy. Oh wow, I'm feeling my voice go a little bit because I've been talking so much. I mean, you know, it's the hazard of the job. 40 little roll width, okay. We need more goddamn good Americans like you, sure. The problem with that argument is that the intention of trucks is to transport people and things. The intention of knives is to use as tools and cut objects to make them smaller. What was the intention behind the invention of the gun? Either defense or offense. Dan, that sounds like something I would like to hear. I thought everyone here was just angsty teens. Well, Marlon, if Chaos wants to talk about it, I guess you guys can talk in private, or you can just rewatch the VOD and you'll see the entire conversation. Yes, as I said, for defending and for defense and offense, Jake. So for defense and attacking. Yes, people use it to kill other people, so I need to protect myself. Sure, fair enough. Okay, just to end this subject on guns and America with guns, I am on the side of, if you want to own a gun, sure, but you need to have proper training. You need to pass a lot of you know, exams. You need to pass a psychological exam. You need to do a lot of paperwork. I would like the procurement of a gun to be more difficult in America. That's all I'm asking. Currently, I feel like it's too widespread. That is it. I'm okay with people having guns. I just would like to know that people who have guns are responsible and know what they're doing with the said guns. Does that make sense? Is that too much to ask for? Am I asking for something unreasonable? Intent behind creation and behind usage can and often are fundamentally different. Of course, Eric Nader. That is correct, and it's all in the interpretation. Yes, exactly. It doesn't matter in the end. Thanks, Martin. We're just talking about protecting ourselves, whether from a bear or sagging pants. Okay. Sure. Lol, I'll drink some water in a sec. You think it should be easier to get guns in Europe? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a good idea. I feel like just, you know, having as much bureaucracy and difficulty of obtaining a gun would be the best. But hey, it's fine to have different opinions. Was it the army? Okay. Same stance as Raul. Thank you, boys. Sorry, Chaos. You're saying no at what? Maybe make killing someone with a gun not as easy and has a rough opposite of reward. Okay. I believe if you want guns, you have a right as a goddamn good American to have a gun. Indeed. And yes, you do have a right to have a gun if you want to. Just, all I'm asking is be well prepared, well trained, and responsible to own a gun. Is that too much to ask, Marcel? And there I go. I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner. They will arrest you over a butter knife but have gangs of 13-year-olds untouchables running around subways with machetes. Is that the current situation in the UK? Oh boy. Huh. "1776 will commence again." I have no idea what that means. I don't want to. Oh, you were agreeing with me. Thank you, Chaos. But yeah, let's stop with this conversation. As I said, I try to give my stance on the situation in an attempt to end this subject. Yep. Actually, think I'm gonna be ending things here, guys. I think I'm gonna be ending the stream. Wow, this stream really got controversial real fast. Hope I'm not gonna get demonetized. I'm kidding, it's fine. Pitiless Lord, you're my prisoner. And Lord Malbert escaped. We did good. And we're gonna continue with the war next time against Sarleon. I'm just gonna take a step back to White Stag and save and exit there. Whew. There. Okay. 15 minutes left. Next time. Well, tomorrow we're going to be playing Bannerlord multiplayer. So, and if we get bored of Bannerlord multiplayer, and yes, that will happen, we're going to play some Crusader Kings too. So that's it for today, guys. If you like what I do, please hit that follow button. It really helps me out, makes the channel grow, makes everything more awesome. If you want to further support me, also subscribe. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when I put in new content. And I try to put in new content every few days. I also have multiple guides and playthroughs that you guys can check out. That's it. Please stay safe out there. And I wish you boys and girls a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.